Hey everybody. I was thinking, since everybody, well not everybody, but almost everybody is stuck at home or in some version of being stuck at home, every day I would talk briefly about some movies that I've watched the day before and kind of make it an ongoing thing. So every day you might have some streaming options, some ideas of things you might do. They'll be pretty brief, but give you just an idea of some things that are out there. So today I watched two things. The first thing I watched was The Occupant, which I believe is a Spanish-made movie. It's a Netflix exclusive. The Occupant, I would probably give an overall rating of around 3.5 out of 5. A solid little, well, you know, kind of in the genre of like single white female and those kind of weird people who kind of stalk or get into somebody else's lives. Basic concept, and there are going to be noises in the background because it's just life. So The Occupant basically follows a middle-aged family man, Spanish. He lost his job, he can't find another job. Eventually he has to leave his nice apartment where he's been living with his family, and how he slowly begins to insinuate himself into the lives of the people who now live in his former apartment. I'll kind of leave it at that, but it's a pretty good movie of that sort. Has some nice twists and turns, and definitely is not a bad watch if you want to just watch kind of a thriller. It's not bad, but it is in Spanish, so you have to subtitles. Some people don't like subtitles. Oh well. The next movie, which is the better movie I saw today, is only on rental at the moment, I believe. I saw it on Amazon Prime. I think it only cost like $1 for a rental, so not bad. It came out last year, and that is Memory, The Origins of Alien. It's all about the making of the movie Alien. It gets a lot into the pre-production and production of it, talks to people involved, and it also gets into some of the details of how they kind of created the original design for Alien and how the whole production came together. It really does focus a lot on Dan O'Bannon, which I'm really happy about. Dan O'Bannon is kind of an unsung hero of 80s sci-fi and horror. He's also involved in Dark Star. He used to do stuff with Carpenter. He is the director of the amazing Return of the Living Dead, as well as being involved in a bunch of other pretty important and great sci-fi and horror movies of that era. I would say Origins of Alien is great, especially if you're a fan of Alien. It goes very, very in-depth. Also gets a lot into how H.R. Giger got involved and how the failure of the original idea for Dune, Jodorowsky's, I can never say his name, Dune had Giger involved, and that relationship also involved Dan O'Bannon, which eventually brought Giger back into Alien. And it talks a lot about Ridley Scott and how he got involved as well. So if you love that movie, you'll really like the documentary. If you're so-so on it, it's still a pretty decent movie documentary. And that is available on Amazon Prime and probably a lot of other places as well. So my two picks for today were The Occupant on Netflix and Memory, Origin of Alien.